it was slightly fortuitous that someone, you know, Dennis wrote this script set on a 60s, 70s submarine, and there just happened to be a man who owned one in Rochester, and there it was,
really
listing slightly in the causeway. So yes, we went over and cleaned up all the bird poo and straightened it up and lived on it and worked on it for nearly 5 weeks.
And you yourself went down in a submarine for a while to get the sense of the kind of sweatiness and the heat
Well,
of it.
it was, I mean, I always worry somewhat about the pretentious stories of actors talking about their research. We were obviously quizzing and questioning anyone and everyone who would give us 5 minutes. And the Royal Navy were incredibly helpful, and they suddenly suggested that perhaps I would like to experience what it was like.
One of Hitler's U-boats is just sitting on the seabed, full of gold.
5, 4, 3, turn! Robinson! You just want to live now?
It was an amazing experience.
I've been in a submarine for a while. It's very,
you went
very
down?
hot,
Did you go down?
very oily,
Very hot.
very smelly.
Very smelly.
And quite noisy.
Very noisy. Permanent sound,
Yeah.
that kind of white noise of,
Yes.
well, because you're basically living in a machine.
Were you aware of this, thinking about the story of the Kursk?
It was that tragedy that inspired Kevin and Dennis Gilley, Kevin MacDonald, the director, and Dennis Gilley to write it. The idea of the awful moment of sitting, waiting for death.
Yeah.
And knowing that you are too far away. Very alien, very negative environment, and anything goes wrong, it's critical. That and this idea that desperate men embarking